JPD says it appears to be an ambush-style attack in a parking lot not far from where I'm standing. A gunman confronts his estranged girlfriend, allegedly shoots and kills her and the security guard who had come to help, and then takes his own life later in Pearl. It was around 6:30 a.m. Wednesday when 32-year-old nurse Christina Dolores Davis was at her car in the west parking lot at Baptist Hospital, and a fight with her boyfriend, 33-year-old Jamal Antoine Holmes, took a dramatic turn.
The domestic, they were in a relationship. Security guard intervened after he saw a struggle between the two individuals. The male subject pulled out a gun, and took the lives of two individuals.
That unarmed security guard, identified as 64-year-old Browning Luckett Jr. Police say as another security guard approached, Holmes then took Davis's car and headed to a family cemetery in Pearl.
So officers came out to investigate, and they found a male individual who appeared to be dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
That gunman reportedly taking his own life as he stood over the grave of his brother. The man who described himself as the victim's uncle says he saw it all.
That's when I called 911. I had no idea that was my nephew, though.
Investigators still trying to understand why.
Right now, you got 3 individuals that have lost their life, over a conflict, and it's a very sad moment. The hospital issuing a statement offering their condolences for the victims' families, also explaining why that security guard was unarmed at the time of this incident. The hospital saying in a statement that the hospital security guard had arrived to work and had not yet collected his hospital-issued firearm as his hospital policy. Live in Jackson, Scott Simmons, 16 WAPT News.
Thank you, Scott. And shortly after that deadly shooting at Baptist, police responded to that cemetery in Pearl where they found the body of the suspected gunman. 16 WAPT's Marcus Hunter has the reaction of those in the area, new at 6.
Wednesday morning, police say 33-year-old Jamal Antoine Holmes walked into Oak Grove Cemetery in Pearl and took his life.
When he first pulled up, he got out and he walked that way, then he fired a shot in the air. He just paced back and forth for like maybe 10 minutes, and then he sat down on his brother's grave. Then like for 5 minutes, I was just looking at him, and he fired again and fell back, and that was it.
His uncle, who lives across the street from where it happened, says he had no idea it was his nephew when he called police.
I had no idea that was my nephew, though, at all. I didn't even come this way till the police pulled up, because I didn't know who it was. They could have did anything, you know what I'm talking about?
Relatives say he was sitting on his brother's burial plot when he fired the fatal shot.
That's our church. That's basically a community church, Oak Grove Church Road. All us members of the church grew up here and went to the church as kids.
Grandparents out there, everything. I don't know why he came here. Guess he felt at home.
Marcus Hunter, 16 WAPT News.